Ooh, I think I'm live. I think I'm live, y'all. Hold on. We're going to get this banner off here in just a second. Okay. Hold on. Just bear with me because I know this is new. So, well, I hope y'all can see me. I hope so. Let's see. Let me go to my comments real quick. Okay, so I don't know if everyone can hear me or see me. So can you guys give me like a thumbs up or something if you can see me or hear me real clear? Hey, Raina. I ain't gonna call you Boo Boo because that's somebody else's name for you. So I ain't gonna call you Boo Boo. I don't want to get nobody jealous. Hello. You can't see me? Oh, hold on. Can you hear me? Give me a thumbs up if you can hear me. Or just say I can hear you. Let's see. Let's check this mic. Nope. What about now?
I can hear you.
And not see you. Oh, you can't see anything? You can't see my hands moving? Y'all can't see my setup? Oh no. You know what? You can hear me, but you can't see me. Okay, hold on. Let's see. I don't know what's wrong with it. Hold on, you guys. I'm so sorry. And I don't even know what I could do. Nothing? Nothing, you guys? Oh, but you just can't see. You can't see my setup or anything. You can hear me, but you can't see nothing. And people still asking questions. Hold on, y'all. Hold on. What does that mean? Eyeballs and a finger. Oh, does this mean that you can see me and hear me? I can see and hear you, Mom. Oh, good. Okay, y'all had me thinking that you couldn't see any, so you can see my setup. So I'm good to go. Okay, so I guess I'm going to trust that this is ready to go. All right, so first of all, hi, everybody. Let me go ahead and scroll up real quick and just say hey to a lot of people. So Renee, hey, holla, what's up? We got Raina, let's see, Tony Roxy, Lash Empire, hey, how are you? Let's see, holla, I already spoke to you, Lash Boss. Okay, I think that's it for now. All right, so I guess we're good to go. All right, so let's go. Let's put this up. Let's get this thing popping. If y'all can see, I actually have my pendulum here, so I'll be doing like some of my yes or no questions with the pendulum. Close that door. It's a little too loud. I think with the TV is a little distracting. All right. Let me take a sip real quick. This is just some energy juice. Okay, so let me just get into explaining a little bit about this show. This is called Love Bytes. And what this is going to be about is basically asking me about your connections, neighbors, families, friends. All 18 plus questions are going to be welcome. I'm going to pick at random, okay, but donation questions are going to take priority. Of course, you can see that you can donate to my Cash App or to the PayPal below. What I want for you to do is to prevent people from being skipped. If you have made a donation, please type a crystal ball behind your donation, because sometimes me being new to this, I don't want to pass anyone up. I want to give everybody a chance. I want to give everybody a chance to get a reading, especially for those who made any type of donations, okay? So now that that's out of the way, let's take this off. We'll leave that going. All right. Let me get back to my comments. Okay, so I'm going to go back up to Hala Hala's question. All right. Ooh. Okay, so let's shuffle these cards. I'm so glad that you guys are bearing with me tonight, because my nerves is a little bit going, but I'm starting to calm down. So Hala Hala's question was, what's going to be my future husband's personality? And oh yeah, I'm sorry, I can click on the question. Oh, okay, there we go. I like this. All right. So what's going to be my future husband's personality and our overall connection? And you are in singles, Aries woman. Okay. Thank you, spirit guides, and guardian angels, ancestors known and unknown, those of love and light, and for my highest and greatest good. Thank you for helping me to connect with my spirit team, and thank you for helping me to connect with the spirit team of Hala Hala. Okay, so what can Hala Hala expect from her future husband, personality-wise? All right, and what is going to be their overall connection? Okay, we have a couple cards jump. Wait for that last card. All right. Okay, so the overall energy for the connection between your future husband and their personality right now, I can sense that because I have the 8 of Cups, this is telling me that right now he's walking away from something. So right now, your future husband is probably dealing with something that he's trying to walk away from, okay? So this is like your warning for saying that whatever it is that you're going through, you need to make sure that your future husband has a lot of the things going on with him are like out of the way, okay? I feel like there's something going on with him that, you know, makes him a little bit feel uncomfortable. So this is going to be the connection that you guys have, is making your husband feel comfortable, okay? Waiting until he feels comfortable to be emotionally available for you, okay? That's just the overall energy. It's not saying that that is going to be the 8 of Cups energy is going to be over the entirety of the relationship. But at the beginning of the relationship, it's going to be hard getting him to open up to you, okay? The cards that support this is the Empress card. Didn't I say something about wanting to make him feel comfortable? Or this is where my Empress cards come in, because the Empress is about being comfortable with someone, okay? So eventually you guys are going to open up. Perhaps you guys are going to share a lot of facts about each other that make each other feel really comfortable. You're going to be able to communicate easily with him. And I also think that this is going to be a sign that this person makes you feel more ladylike. So obviously this person is very gentleman-like type of energy. So the next card we have is this 2 of Coins. And this 2 of Coins is like balancing out that duality between trying to be rational to you and the part about him trying to not come back to his old ways. When I say old ways, I mean like feeling that 8 of Cups energy, because there's something that he's trying to I feel like there's something that makes him feel like he needs to get away from. So he's still balancing out those feelings, not wanting to bring old information or old feelings into his new relationships. That might be something that you might need to watch out for, okay? That's something that he's juggling, all right? But the Queen of Wands, that's definitely representing you, because you said that you are an Aries woman. So this is representing you. At the same time, what I'm sensing is that with this Five of Swords energy, you may have to kind of state where it is that you're coming from. Okay, when I say state where it is that you're coming from, I mean you might have to explain your intentions very clearly to this person, because this person is more of a person that they communicate very logically. So if you say something, you need to make sure that it is something that you truly mean from the bottom of your heart, because I feel like your person is going to be somebody who is based off of what you say versus just based off actions. Okay, so if you're saying something, make sure that it's something that's true, because I feel like this person is really had some things going on in the past, but that made them feel like they were really defeated. They had things that really made it hard for them to trust people, okay, because something went on that made them feel defeated. That's what the Five of Swords energy is, okay? So this is how you're going to kind of gain that confidence with them, is by using this Empress card, having them feel more comfortable with you, okay? That's how you're going to get them to open up, having them feel more comfortable with you and telling them the truth, telling them things that really matter to them, being honest, being open, and basically just to keep them from going back to this old way of feeling with this Eight of Cups energy. I'm sorry, I'm just still a little bit nervous, but I'm going to get used to it as time flows on. So if that resonated with you, you can give me a thumbs up or you can give me some feedback. I'm going to go ahead and scroll down and see what the next question is. Sort of feels like I'm talking to myself a little bit. All right, let's see. Okay. All right. Let's see, who else? Okay, so we're going to go with Lash Boss. Okay, so yeah, we'll go with Lash Boss. Okay. Your question is, what's coming towards you in love? What's coming towards you in love? What's coming towards Lash Boss in love? All right. What's coming towards Lash Boss in love? Oops, we're going to split the deck. Okay, overall energy is the Queen of Cups. All right, so the Queen of Cups. So the overall energy for what's coming towards you in love is the Queen of Cups. The Queen of Cups is definitely a person who is ready to receive love, okay? So perhaps you've been through a lot of things. Perhaps you've been emotionally overwhelmed with your past relationships. But this Queen of Cups energy says that whoever you open up to, they're going to get all of you, okay? Because this is you. This is you being ready to receive the Queen of Cups, okay? Cards that support this are the Seven of Coins. So obviously the Seven of Coins, this pretty much tells me that you're going to have to weed out through a bunch of bad apples, I guess you can say so, okay? Usually when I think of my Seven of Coins, I think of like fruit that is produced. Some of it may be good, and then some of it you might have to just toss it to the side. So I sense that what's coming towards you in love is that you may get a few people that are not really worth your time. And this is what's going to be hard for you at first, okay? You're going to have to kind of weed through. If you can tell, I'm going to go a little closer to the camera. She has her eyes set on the geese, but not all geese are, some of the geese are flying away. So some things I can sense that you're going to be going through, like temporarily, people are not going to be worth your time. People are going to be a little bit, more, just you're not going to be interested in them, okay? But there is going to be one individual who's going to make things a lot more easy. And I think that this individual is somebody that you already know, because this is the Six of Cups. This might be somebody you already know, or this might be somebody that you're just very familiar with already. So if you come across someone who's very familiar with you already, and if they recently just got out of a relationship, because I see that they recently walked away from something with my Eight of Cups, this individual is definitely going to be for you. And the reason why I say that is because this is going to be a new relationship with our Page of Wands here. Okay, so the Page of Wands is definitely a person that has the fire. You see how he's holding the candle. It's like he wants to rekindle what it is that you might have shared in the past. I don't know if whether it's just a friendship, but I feel like you already have a connection with this individual right now, or you've had a connection with them in the past. So be on the lookout for that, okay? So I hope that you like this reading. Be sure to give that a thumbs up as well. And let me see if I'm getting any feedback, because I don't want to feel like I'm talking to myself. Lash Boss Empire, Lash Boss Empire. Okay, hello, yes. Okay, yes. Okay, good. I'm glad that resonated with you. And be sure you guys hit the like button. And, you know, if you're not already subscribed, go ahead and subscribe. And we're going to go ahead and pick another person. You know what I forgot to do? I forgot to do my overall energy for the reading, but that's okay, though. That's okay, though. I'm going to get it together. It's going to be better the next time around, okay? All right, so let me just shuffle the cards and try to see who is next, okay? Let's see. Trying to go in order. And like I said, if you guys, if you did happen to donate, just let me know that you donated so that I can, and you have to put a crystal ball beside your comment, because I might pass it up, and I don't want to do that. I want to make the donations priority. Okay. That's right, Raina. Make them hit that like button. Okay, so my Cash App. Okay, my Cash App is, can you see this scrolling on the bottom of the screen? It says donate to Mizzweets Tarot. Maybe I need to type it in. Okay. Tell me if you can see that banner scrolling across the bottom of your screen, because that has my Cash App information and my PayPal. Tell me if you can see that banner running across the bottom of the screen. Let's see, I'll go back to my banners and see if I can put it back up again. I hope you can see that banner. You can see that banner? Okay. Okay, so yeah, if it's just $ Mizzweets, capital T, Tarot. Okay. And as soon as I see your question with the crystal ball, I'm definitely going to make it a priority reading, okay? All right, let me go back up here and try to pick some more questions. Let's see. Okay, so here we have a question. All right, so the next reading is going to be for Roxy, Tony Roxy. It says, how will my relationship be with my future spouse? I think we already answered that question. Okay. Thank you, spirit guides and guardian angels, ancestors, known and unknown. Thank you for helping me to connect with the spirit team of Tony Roxy. Okay, Tony Roxy wants to know, how will her relationship be with her future spouse? Tony Roxy, relationship with future spouse. Tony Roxy, relationship with future spouse. Relationship with future spouse. Some of these cards are the same cards. Ooh, I think you got a good one. Okay. So the overall energy is the 5 of coins. Now, this is not a bad thing. The reason why I'm saying that this is not a bad thing is because if you can look closely, the 5 of coins is a card about need, okay? If you can see that this woman, she's sheltering the child. So guess what we have as well? I don't know if you can see my card down here, but this is a card that we have is the Emperor. Okay, so the Emperor is a card that is a decision maker. He's the boss. I'm not saying that he's going to be the boss over you. I'm just saying he knows his place as a man, or he knows his place as your future spouse. I would say that. Okay, so this means that this person is going to be providing for your needs, okay? Whether or not you like someone to provide for your needs, this person is going to be someone who likes to make sure that you have what it is that you're looking for, okay? And we also have the King of Swords, okay? So this person is definitely a leader when it comes down to his mental capabilities. He's very smart. He knows how to make good decisions. He knows how to navigate. He knows, he's very honest as well, okay? So I feel like the relationship between you and your future spouse is going to be one built on trust and one built on and communication, okay? The reason why I say emotional understanding is because I feel like this person is going to be ready to receive you emotionally, because we have the Queen of Cups, and then the Emperor, okay? So another thing that I'm seeing is that with this Ace of Cups next to the Emperor, we definitely have room for growth, okay? This is a person that's going to provide you with a lot of emotional satisfaction. We all know that the Ace of Cups is a good card in a reading, okay? So with this person being with you in all that you do, they're going to be invested in you emotionally as well, okay? So let's see, did that answer your question? I think your person's going to be a boss, not like your boss, but just a person that they know their place as your spouse in the relationship. They're going to be something that's really special to you. They like to communicate. They're a very honest person. You don't have to worry about liars or anything like that. And I also can sense that this person wants to nurture you and protect you, because this is my card of need, okay? It's like they want to be able to be available at your calling, okay? So let's see. How did I do? Nice. Okay, thank you. Thank you. All right, so let's see. Who is next? Who is next? Let's see. Tony, you excited? I'm excited for you too. Okay, let's see. Lisa Mayfield. What is my future of my latest soulmate connection relationship? We just broke up. Please and thank you. All right, what is the future of my latest soulmate? Okay, what is the future of your latest soulmate connection relationship? Okay. All right, let's see, guys and guardian angels, ancestors, known and unknown, those of love and light. Help me to connect with my greatest and highest good. What is the future of Lisa Mayfield's latest soulmate and their connection? All right, the connection of your soulmate, Lisa Mayfield. Connection of your soulmate. I keep pulling that same card. Oh, okay. Ooh, look what we got. Look what we got. All right, so we have the Lovers card. Now, of course, this is a same-sex union, but if it doesn't apply to you that way, don't take the face of this card literal. This is the Lovers card, okay? But out of this deck, I always consider this to be the Lovers card that is based off a really deep, passionate connection, because you can see that they are embracing each other so well and so lovingly. All right, so this is like a very passionate connection that you're going to have with this person, okay? I feel like you just broke up with this person, but I feel like there's still strings that have you two connected and tied together and still attached to each other, okay? Now, if you want to know if this person is going to be someone that you're going to be connected to again sometime soon, I feel like it's going to be a yes, okay? You have someone who can't really forget about you and the connection that they had with you, okay? That's what that Lovers card means to me. But because we have the Temperance card here, I feel like there's going to have to be, in order for you guys to make that connection again, I feel like there's going to have to be some sort of a coming together. But things have to have great timing, because the Temperance card is about making sure that you have X amount of this ingredient and X amount of that ingredient. The sun has to be shining at this point, so on and so forth. There are a lot of things that have to come into place before this connection can be remade. And I don't know if it has to do specifically with the timing or what it was that broke you two up, but I feel like that this connection is not over with, okay? It's just going to take some mixing, because I feel like either your relationship, one person was on different spectrums, different ends of the spectrum. You're either really hot or really cold. And finding that medium, that happy medium, and coming together on certain disagreements or whatever is going to be the key. Back to the reading. So if you ever get back with this person again, which I feel that you will soon, the Ace of Cups says that you will have to be ready to receive this person emotionally, okay? So that could also mean, like, with the King of Cups, I feel like the Queen of Coins, I feel like this person is going to have to make plans, okay? The coins to me represent careful planning. They represent having like a list made out, knowing your boundaries, okay? Only when you have this King of Coins energy corrected, when you have all of your ducks in a row and knowing what you will and will not accept, will this Ace of Cups really come to you. This Ace of Cups energy is about being able to receive the person. So you will only be able to really enjoy this person's energy and receive this person's energy when you have a certain set of rules that are laid down, knowing the boundaries, you knowing his boundaries, he knowing your boundaries, what makes you tick, what makes you, him tick. Okay. The next thing I'm seeing is that with the World card, either this person is going to be traveling, or either I see that this person is from a different background as you. Okay, if they're not from a different background as you, that's fine. But I feel like this person is going to have to be, he's going to have to get out before you guys make your connection. They're going to have to get out, do some traveling. I'm not saying you're doing some dating around, but I feel like this person's going to have to see other things in order to gain a different aspect about himself, to where he can gain this King of Coins type of energy. Because I feel like he did not have this King of Coins type of energy. And I'm not talking about his money. I'm not talking about his possessions. I'm talking about, the boundaries and respect for boundaries. I feel like that could have been a key factor in why the connection was broken, okay? But I feel like when this person gets out and sees a few things and sees that you are definitely where it's at, I think this person's going to come back to you, okay? I know these readings are kind of long. If they're too long, just let me know. But okay, let's see. It says, yes, we're on different ends of the spectrum. He has some growth needed to understand his feelings. Yeah, so I hope that this reading helps you. It sounds like it did, and I'm happy for you. And I think that you will reconnect. But like I said, the Temperance card says that you're going to have to make some adjustments, okay? You're going to have to meet in the middle. You're going to have to get that lukewarm energy about the both of you, okay? So I'm glad that resonated with you. Let's see, who's next? Who's next? Okay, I didn't see, so Sandra wanted, says, hello there, I'm new here. Thank you for being new. I hope you subscribe and I hope you like the channel. You want a reading, so I'm guessing that you just want a general reading because I don't see any other questions from you. So I'm just going to give you a general love reading if that's okay with you. All right. And you're so welcome, Miss Lisa. You're so welcome. I appreciate you guys being here to support me. I love the fact you guys are giving me good feedback too. Okay. Okay, so Sandra. Okay, so you want just a general reading because I don't see anything. It says, I would like to know, what does Filippo feel for me? He's a Sagittarius and I'm a Leo. Okay, let me click that on the screen. Okay. All right. So thank you, Spirit Guides and Guardian Angels, Ancestors, known and unknown. Those are my highest and greatest good. Thank you for helping me to connect with the Spirit team of Sandra. Okay, so Sandra. Okay, so hold on. Okay, I'm sorry. So Sandra would like to know, what does Filippo feel for me and his Sagittarius? Okay. Sandra, Filippo. How does Filippo feel about Sandra? How does Filippo feel about Okay, so this is a strange connection to me right here. Okay, so how does Filippo feel about you? Okay. So the overall energy of how Filippo feels about you, Sandra, I feel like because we have the Ace of Swords, I feel like this person feels like they have this idea or they have this idea about you that was not supported in what they thought was going to be. It feels like they think about you a lot. I do know that, but I'm not sure if they think about you for the right reasons. I feel like there was an idea that they had in their head about how their connection with you was going to be, but then it turned out to be totally opposite. And I'm not sure if this is a great thing, but I'm feeling like because we have the Knight of Wands, I'm feeling like there was something that changed. I'm not saying that you changed or maybe it was something that you said or did that may have changed the way they feel about you. It may have not led them on in a different way, but they just got a different idea about you. They thought that they understood you, but I think there was something that you said that made them feel like, well, maybe I don't understand her the way I thought that I understood her. Okay, that's the overall energy. Is that their thinking is a little bit. They thought you were something different. Not saying that they didn't expect what you brought to them, but I feel like a part of them wasn't expecting what it was you brought to them. Okay, this could be a good thing or a bad thing, but the Knight of Wands tells me that this person is not really open to change. When they get used to something being one way, and when change happens or when you start growing in a different way, they have a hard time coping with that. Okay. The next card that we have is the Two of Swords, and that's the reason why I'm thinking that your person is having a hard time understanding how you guys connect, because I feel like there's not two different aspects to you, but I feel like there's aspects to you that that for him it clashes for him. Okay, it clashes for him in the fact that when things are going good for you, I'm not sure if when things are going good for you, because we have the Wheel of Fortune, when things are going good for you, it's like they find a way to make it a little bit difficult for you by, they just read you wrong. And I think that when you're in a good mood, I don't know if this person is necessarily in a good mood, but I don't know why I'm picking up on this, like, because I have the Seven of Swords is really why I'm saying this, but I'm feeling like this person and their connection with you is like they don't necessarily want to see you happy without them. I think that's what I'm trying to say. It's like they want to be the one to make you happy, whether or regardless it's someone that is like your friend circle or whatever. I feel like they want to be able to control the situation, and they want to be able to be the cause of your happiness. And when they're not the cause of your happiness, this kind of confuses them, and they just kind of get this Seven of Wands energy. The Seven of Wands, let me put these cards down. The Seven of Wands is more so about like deception, or sometimes it can be represented by a misunderstanding. So that's why I say this person has like this misconception of you. Okay, they want to be the ones to make you happy. They want to be the ones to be a blame of why you're having the good fortune that you have. And when they feel like they're not that person, I feel like it confuses them and they don't really know how to deal with it. That was a strange reading. That was a really strange reading for me, but that's what I feel from these cards. Let's see, did we get any feedback? Okay. Oh, somebody donated. Let's see. Okay. Let's see. Oh, thank you, Renee. Okay, so Raina, you donated, and have you already asked your question? Have you already asked your question, Raina, or do you just want just a general reading? You can tell me. Yeah, we'll put you on the donation list. I'm glad that you donated. I appreciate it. I really didn't expect to get very many donations at all, but I was just so glad that somebody donated. That excites me. Okay. So you just want a regular general reading then. Raina just wants a general reading. General love reading for Raina? Is that what we're going to do? Okay. All right. Okay, so I guess we're just doing a general love reading for Raina because there's no specific question. All right. Let me get my cards together. Yeah, so let's just go ahead and do a general love reading for Raina. And I appreciate your donation. And I appreciate everyone who's hitting the thumbs up and the like button. I'm wondering, is there anybody from Facebook on here? Because I can't see anybody from Facebook. Well, if you guys can see and hear me on Facebook and I'm not responding to your comments, try to come over to YouTube. Please try to come over to YouTube so that I can see your comments if you have comments on Facebook. Okay, so this reading is for, okay, yes, a general reading. Yes, general reading for Raina. All right. Thank you, spirits. Doing a general love reading for Raina. Let's cut the deck. Choose it random. And my cards upside down. Okay. So the overall energy for your love reading, Raina, is the Strength card. This says Fortitude. It's the Strength card. So this tells me that you have been hanging out, being strong, building up your foundation, doing things on your own, because I think that the Strength card is about being independent as well. Okay. I feel that you have been like building an empire, trying to work on yourself before you enter any type of relationship. I'm almost feeling like this is some sort of not necessarily a what's next, what's coming next for you. I feel like this is more so advice from spirit, okay, as far as regards to like making sure that you have the best connection possible with your next future, lover, or however you want to call it. Okay, so basically the Strength card to me is like, it's like saying that you're building yourself up, you're building up your empire. You have to gain the confidence that you need. You have to stand strong in yourself, learning your boundaries, so that when this person comes to you, you're ready to be like, look, this is what I like, this is what I don't like. Do you like this? If you don't like it, then you can get stepping. But if you do like it, then we can rock with each other, okay? So I'm feeling like, because you have this Fortitude card or the Strength card, this person is going to be definitely someone who's going to be down for you, because we have this, when I always think of this line with the Strength card, I always think of like my best friend that comes and supports me in everything that I do. If you don't have a person that's not supporting you in everything you do, this connection is not going to be for you. That's the overall energy of what it is that you need to hear, of the general love reading you need to hear, okay? Justice. This is another reason why I said making sure that you're building up your confidence, making sure you know what you're worth, because the Justice card is here. The Justice card is about being right, or knowing when you're being wrong. So you knowing yourself and knowing that you deserve the best, the Justice card has come to show you that know when you are being treated fairly, and to know when you're being walked over. And I don't know if you've already gained a sense of that, but you have to make sure that you always look at things from a different perspective and say, am I being treated fairly? Because if you find yourself always treating this other person fairly, and you feel like they just treat you kind of halfway, then this connection is not for you. Okay, so that sort of just supports the reason why I got my Strength card here. The next card we have is the Six of Swords reversed. Okay, so I feel like this person, whatever your next connection is, the Six of Swords is about being in the middle of some sort of a transition. But because it's in reverse, or it could also represent like going the distance or traveling a long distance. But I feel like because it's in reverse, I feel like the person that you're meant to be with is closer to you, is closer to home, is someone closer. And when I say closer to you, the reason why I'm saying this, because we have the Ten of Coins, but it's in reverse. And I'm feeling like the Ten of Coins is a person that has financial support also from the family. Okay, so I feel like this is a person that has the financial support, but it's not from their family. It's like self-made. Okay, so I feel like this person is close to you, and they are more so self-made. Okay, and I think that's also kind of where you're coming from. You're trying to build up yourself, like I said, with the strength card, you're building up yourself. And I think the person that you're going to make your best connection with is someone who is close to you already and someone who is already self-made, so that you guys have that basic understanding of what it is that you have that understanding, because you're both in that same place, so to speak, in life, if you know what I mean. And the reason why I say this is because we have the Page of Wands, okay? This person has that type of fiery energy that they want to kindle with you. They're going to bring the light that is needed, just enough light, not too much. It's not going to overpower you, but it's going to be something that's very comforting. Just like when you have a flame in the middle of all the darkness, you notice that when you have a flame in the dark room, the candle sort of illuminates softly the room, just enough light, makes you feel comfortable, makes you feel at ease. This is the type of person that is going to come into your life, someone who brings just enough light into your room to not overpower, not to blind you, but to make you feel comfortable and to make you feel drawn to this person, okay? So I hope that gave you a pretty good reading. Oh, I see the little eyeballs now. Yeah, that's the thing. I'm not really looking at the camera, so I'm really just looking at my cards and staring into space when I'm talking, but I see the eyeballs there. And I hope that's a good eyeball. I hope that's a good eyeball. The eyeballs there. You looking. Okay. And it's already 8:41. Oh my goodness. Well, let me try to answer some more questions. It's already 8:41. Okay, so is there any other questions? Okay. Okay, what is this? Okay, I was going to ask for a reading. I was just asking. Thanks for telling me at time. Okay. Okay, so who's the next person who had a question? Oh, who's this? Okay, so yes, I've never seen you before. Is it right if I just call you Mishra? Mishra, I'm going to call you Mishra. Okay, it's difficult for me to pronounce some other names, but I'm glad that you're new here. I'm glad that you come to my live stream, and I'm glad that I can answer this question for you. Yes, did you go ahead and ask your question? It says, "Can I have a question on you here?" Okay, let's see if I see where you put your question, Mishra. You're welcome, Renee. I mean, you're curious. I mean, Raina, not Renee. Don't mind my mind, you guys. Don't mind it. Yeah, I am starting to have fun. I'm starting to lighten up a little bit. You know, I had to shake the nerves off, but I'm feeling good now. So, Mishra, did you have a question? Will you retype it, please, for me so that I can answer it? Because I don't see, and I'm not seeing any comments with any crystal balls on here. So I'm just still picking at random, you guys. Mishra, I'm trying to see. I don't see your comment yet. Raina, what you talking about? Watch what I'm gonna do. I must have missed out on some stuff. Okay, Mishra, I don't see your question, so I'm just gonna give you a general. Let's see. Oh, you think she's gone? Okay. Maybe I was taking too long. Oh, and I'm just seeing Sandra's reply. Yes, thank you very much. I appreciate it. You're right. It was quite strange and very accurate at the same time. Thank you. I'm so glad that you gave me that feedback. It, helps me know that I'm not talking to myself. So, is there anyone else that has any questions? Let's see. And if anyone, what? Are you serious? You donated again? Thank you so much. Thank you so much for donating. Okay, are you donating for somebody, or did you want another? Oh, okay. So Kelvin. Okay, I think Kelvin has a question too. But first, before I get to this question with Mr. Kelvin, let's see. Did Raina have another question, or did you want Did you just donate just because? You didn't have to do that, but I definitely appreciate it. I definitely appreciate it. Did you have another question? No, you didn't. But I'm gonna give you another reading anyway. But I gave you a general, so what do you want to know about? Okay, maybe not. Well, we have somebody here, Kelvin. Kelvin wants to know about, it says, will my cousin Ann and her boyfriend relationship last? Okay, yeah, let's find that out. Let's find out what's going on in that connection, Kelvin. All right, thank you, spirit guides and guardian angels, ancestors. No, those are my highest and greatest good. Thank you for helping me to connect with the spirit team of Kelvin and his cousin Ann. All right, so what's going on with Ann and her boyfriend? Is their relationship going to last? All right, and her boyfriend. Is the relationship going to last? Is the relationship going to last? Oh, shoot. Y'all know what card that is. Tell me what card that is. But no, let me stop. I'm sorry, Kelvin. Look, I got another card popped out. Okay, that's what just popped out of mine. All right, let's see. Okay. Wow, a lot of reversals is coming. But we're not sure. Let's see, anything else? Anything else you want me to know? Let's go ahead and just. I think we're going to get this back. Okay. All right, so we have the Nine of Wands as the overall energy. Wow. Okay, so Kelvin, I'm starting to think that this connection may not really last very long, but I'm going to tell you the reason why. I have the Nine of Wands. Okay, so the Nine of Wands is when you have been fed up with so much stuff, when you have been putting up with a lot of things, that there's things that you had to fight your way through, and down to the very end, you get so exhausted of fighting, you're so tired of fighting that you're ready to give up. Okay, so it can also mean that things in the terms of relationship could be standing or on its last leg. Okay, that's what this card means. If you can see, because this person is in like a clown suit, I'm feeling like someone is tired of their clownish behavior or their kid-like behavior or their jokester behavior or their, just silly behavior, things that can be avoided. I feel like there's things that are going on in the relationship that could possibly be avoided. That's just what the overall energy is. The next card we have is the Tower card. Now, I'm not going to say that this means that the relationship is just literally going to just be destructive, just boom, just tear down. What I'm sensing is that with this Tower card, there's going to have to be some sort of a shedding, okay? There's going to have to be some sort of a shedding of this Nine of Wands energy, of this Nine of Wands attitude, all right? I feel like there's going to be something that's going to come about to where they're going to have to reevaluate what it is that they stand for. Just like this building, it's standing, but how is it standing? Look at this mountain. It's standing on a crazy mountain. The foundation is not quite stable, and it can tilt over at any given time. It almost looks like a Jenga tower. It's like when the Jenga blocks, when you're pulling the little squares, and then all of a sudden everything just falls. It just it just topples over. But I feel like this card is letting you know that you have to be careful with every move that you make, because I feel like tensions may already be high, okay? So with tensions being high, with that Nine of Wands energy, I feel like the foundation could be not so stable, or also what I'm sensing is, besides the foundation of what their relationship is built on is not so stable. But because we have the Ten of Wands in reverse, once you have this Tower moment, usually Tower moments are about things being shedding that old attitude, and then seeing the bright new surface, or like the rejuvenation of the relationship come back, okay? But because we have the Ten of Wands and it's in reverse, I feel like the burdens will soon be lifted, okay? So this means that there's probably going to have to be some things addressed within this relationship. There's going to have to be some things that they're going to have to take into account of each one's actions or each one's irresponsibility, because I feel like this person in the clowns who could also be represented by someone who's just being irresponsible, and they're going to have to kind of use those actions to lighten up the situation with this 10 of Wands in reverse. Okay. Another thing that I'm getting is that because we have the 4 of Coins in reverse, I'm feeling like this relationship has someone wanting to stay in all the time. Okay, if you look at it, this kind of looks like Rapunzel, and she's in her tower, and she looks like she's, either bored or just wants to stay in all the time. I think that this person needs to start getting out. That's why it's in reverse. Maybe this person, one of the either Anne or the boyfriend needs to get out. They need to go places. They need to find ways that they can make a better connection with each other, because I'm sensing that there's this smothering type of energy going around. Like, I don't know if they're around each other all the time or anything like that, but I feel like with my 4 of Coins in the sense of a relationship, it's about being, sometimes it can represent like this selfishness or this smothering type of relationship. So I think that they're going to have to balance what it is that they have, because things are not really balanced. This could also mean financially things may not be balanced between them if they live together. I'm sensing that they probably live together because we have the Tower card. So this means that the home that they live in or the foundation that they've built their relationship on. Okay, so I feel like there's going to have to be some sort of a balance and like a juggling of how to present the rest of their relationship between each other more in harmony, because I feel like there's not much harmony going on in the relationship right now. So will this relationship last? I think it will last if they change, if they do the shedding, if they have this Tower moment. I think it will last. Okay, so I hope that answers. Oh, they do live together. Okay. Oh, okay. Yeah, good. So I hope that answers your question. I'm not going to say if they will be together or won't be together, but I am going to say that there's going to be some things that are going to have to change if they want the relationship to last. Going at the speed that they're going, I don't see it lasting. But as long as they have this reevaluation, I'll say that, of their relationship and what they stand for. And it kind of makes me wonder, because we have the Hanged Man. Now we have the Hanged Man. So this is a card about perspective. Somebody's needing to change their perspective within the relationship. All right. So I hope that answered your question. And let's see. Is there anyone else? Right. Yes. Right. Thank you for asking that question. Is there any other questions we have? We still got some time. Let's see. Okay. Ooh. Okay. All right, Carrie. Okay, so you asked the question. It says, does this Taurus guy, K, that you really like, does he like you back, or does he only like you as a friend? So is there a romantic connection between the two of you? Is he feeling you romantically, basically? Okay, so let's try to find that out. All right, thank you, Spirit God, guardian angels, ancestors, known and unknown. Highest and greatest Spirit, thank you for helping me to connect with the spirit team of Carrie. Carrie wants to know about her Taurus. Let's fix this card. Carrie wants to know about her Taurus guy. Does he really like her? All right. Does he really like her romantically? Does he like her romantically? Okay. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to use my pendulum really quick, because these answers are kind of, jumbled a little bit. So you asked, does your Taurus guy really like you back? All right. So does the Taurus really like you back? Does the Taurus really like Carrie back? Okay. So right now, if you can see the way my pendulum is moving, it's pointing to a no, and I'm going to give you a reason why it's saying that. And I was kind of confused at first when I looked at my cards, but it's definitely pointing to the no on both sides. So I'm going to go ahead and try to figure out why is this? What's going on with this connection? Okay. So the first thing that we have is the Queen of Cups, but it is in reverse. I'm reading reversals. I told myself that I was going to read reversals because I feel like tarot is not supposed to tell you what you want to hear. It's going to tell you what you need to hear. However I pick up the cards, I feel like that's how they fly out. We have the Queen of Cups and it's in reverse. So I feel like this person is not emotionally open to receive the type of connection that you want him to, that you are ready to give. Okay. So that is the overall energy of the reading. Now, this person I feel has this outlook on you to where they are comfortable with you, but I feel like they've almost may have just friend zoned you. I don't know if you were friends prior to meeting each other, but I feel like this person feels very comfortable around you. But I don't think it's on a sexual level. I don't think that this person really has that emotional, connection with you. I do have an 8 of Wands in my cards, but it is in reverse. Okay, so I think right now, because my 8 of Wands is in reverse, this person is directing their energy elsewhere. That's what this card definitely means to me. That may be a reason why they're not ready to receive you on that level yet. I think their energy is directed somewhere else. Okay. Also, I think that your relationship with the 4 of Wands being in reverse, I feel like the relationship that you guys built was built for friendship. It was built on, just having this light, airy type of relationship. It's not really built on anything that's like a passionate standard. It's not anything built on passion. So that's why I'm saying that this is not a person that's interested in you as, as anything other than just being a friend. Okay. And then the Death card reverse, I don't think this person is going to be willing to change that viewpoint as well. Okay. So Death card is about wanting to shed, kind of like the Tower card in some aspects, but I feel like this person is not ready to give up what it is they have to see you in the way that you want them to see you. Okay, I feel like their energy is being directed elsewhere. It could be directed at a different person or just on something else that's taking up their time, and they're just not ready. They have to go through some sort of a change before they can be ready to receive you on an emotional or maybe even a sexual level. I think that this person just wants to stay friends with you for right now. So I'm sorry if that wasn't what you wanted to hear, but I do trust my cards. So, Carrie, I hope that resonated for you. I'm going to, let's see, did you give me some feedback? Let's see. Oh, okay. Let's see. Let's take these cards down. Next, it says, this is interesting. Let's see. Let me get this. It says, is Killa test? Is it Killa? Okay, I'm just gonna say, is Kay testing you or just playing with me when it comes to you? Okay, so let's try to see. Let me get my cards right. Okay, so some of my cards are right and some of them are. So I'm definitely reading reversals today because some of them are upright and some of them are in reverse. So whatever comes out, comes out. You hear me? You hear me, Rob? Rob Productions. Rob Productions. Is Kay testing me or just playing with me? Okay. All right. So, is Kay testing Rob or just playing with him? Is he testing? Okay. That's fine. Okay. So I don't know if this reading is meant to be like for someone that you find attractive, if they're testing you, or is this like a friendship type of reading? I don't really know what the basis of this reading is, but I'm going to see that because we have the Lovers card, this must be more of a sexual connection, or because I don't really recognize the name Killa as being female or male. So I'm just going to say that this is just a relationship between just a regular heterosexual relationship. Okay. So let's see. Okay, I'm just reading the comments. Okay, so the overall energy for this reading is this person testing you? I feel like this person is not testing you. I feel like they are serious with whatever it is that they have, okay? The Lover's card is about a serious relationship. It's about stepping up to the next point in the relationship that you have. So it's almost as if whenever I think of the Lover's card, I think of like, this is it, or I'm serious about this, or you see how they're holding hands and they're making the connection. This is a card about being serious and about implementing one's feelings, and what I say is what I mean. So that is the overall energy for your card. I feel like whatever this person is saying, this is what they definitely mean. And with the Tower being in reverse, I feel like this person has already gone through a change, gone through a major change around them that supports the reason why they feel this way. It could be the fact that they could be reacting to how you treated them, but I feel like whatever they're saying or however they're acting towards you, this is a real thing. And I feel like they have already reevaluated their feelings towards you. That's why this Tower card is in reverse. They've already gone through the change and they're ready to express their feelings. They either express their feelings for you or express their feelings about you to you, okay? Like I said, I'm not really quite sure what you mean by are they testing you or playing with you. The Queen of Coins in reverse, to me, this talks about not really knowing how you're going to go about your plan, but just knowing that you feel this way and that you want to get it out, okay? Usually when my Queen of Coins is like this is like saying, oh, I have a plan. This is how I want to do things. This is how I want to say. This is how I want to come off. But with the card being in reverse, I feel like this Queen of Coins is almost saying, I just know that I feel this way and I don't really have a plan about how I want to go into this. So I'm just going to just jump into it head first with no plan. Okay. But at the same time, I feel like this person means good because with the Four of Coins, I feel like the Four of Coins says that they want to like have you to themselves. They want to be around you more often. Okay. Because if like, say, if you want to go somewhere, they're going to try to make their schedule around you and what it is that you're doing. Okay. Because they want to be more so in your presence. All right. Now, the reason why I say this, and sometimes I look at the Four of Coins as like, just being greedy and being selfish, but because it was next to the sun, even when my sun is reversed, this sun card is actually came out reversed. Even when my sun card is reversed, I feel that the card that is next to it just kind of gives a bright sensation to that card. So because we have Four of Coins and the sun card together, I'm going to say that this person really enjoys being around you. So if you think that they're joking with you or not being serious with you, as far as a relationship type of connection, this person is serious. They've already went through a certain change. They're reacted to how you've responded. And whatever they say, that's how they feel, okay? I think you make this person feel really good when you're around them because the sun card is about brightening them up. It's like you give them the direction, you shine them in the direction that they need to get to. It's like you bring a certain light, airiness. They feel light when they're around you. You kind of like ease burdens and you make everything, you give them hope when they're around you. That's why they try to schedule things around you, or they try to, you notice that they seem like they're following you around, or they just, they're probably thinking about you often, things of that nature. So I hope that answered your question, but I'm just going to tell you sometimes like a vague question can get a vague response, can get a vague reading, okay? But Rob, I hope that answered your question about Kay and are they testing you or just playing with you. But I think this person is serious about what they say because of the Lover's card, okay? So let's see. Anyone else? I don't even know, was Rob still here? That's okay. Oh, you guys, it's 9 o'clock. I can do one more reading if anyone wants one. Let's see. I hope I don't miss anything. I'm trying not to miss anything. Let's see. Did Raina, did you want another question, or were you just donating just to donate? I think you're just donating. Okay. Okay. So Fatima, yeah, absolutely. So Fatima, you want to ask a question? Yes, absolutely. Go ahead and ask your question. I'll wait for you. I'll wait for you to ask your question, Fatima. I'll wait for you to ask your question. If you have a specific question. Okay, so this one's going to be the last. This one's going to be the last one, and then I'm going to get off here. You guys, let's see. Is Muhammad going to come back? Oh, with the little tear faces. You know, I'm going to use my pendulum with this as well. Because I have cards in reversals in reverse position, I am going to be reading them in reverse as well. Okay, so let's see. Fatima. All right. Thank you, Spirit Guides and Guardian Angels, Ancestors, known and unknown. Those are my highest and greatest good. Thank you for helping me to connect with the spirit team of Fatima. She wants to know, is Muhammad coming back to her? Is Muhammad coming back to Fatima? Is Muhammad coming back to Fatima? Is Muhammad coming back to Fatima? And just this last card. The right one for some reason. Okay. Okay. So let's see. I'm not quite sure. All right. So let me do my opinion real quick. All right. So is Muhammad coming back to Fatima? Is Muhammad coming back to Fatima? Okay, if you can see the way my pendulum is moving, it's actually moving towards the no. I'm going to elaborate on what my cards are saying, okay? I'm going to elaborate on this. Okay, so this is the Chariot card, actually. Yeah, this is the Chariot card. But if you can see that the Chariot is in reverse, I'm getting the Chariot in reverse. So the Chariot upright is about positive movement forward, being empowered to move forward or continue the long road of what you're trying to accomplish or achieve. But because it is in reverse, I'm feeling like this person is not really feeling empowered or motivated or feeling like they need to continue on down the road that they're going, or they don't feel like they need to come back. Not right now, not anytime soon. Okay, and that's the overall energy of the cards that I have. I feel like this person has their reasons. Because we have the Hierophant, I feel like this person has their reasons, and their reasons are based on just more so of what they know is right and wrong. And it almost feels like this could be with the Justice card, but I feel like this person has, because we have the High Priestess, I feel like this person has gone through this change within them, and they feel that things that are going on between you two are not quite in balance. They're not quite in balance, okay? They're trying to think about the good and the bad. It's like weighing out the good and the bad on an emotional and intuitive level, okay? And I feel like the reason why they're not feeling like they need to move forward with a relationship is because they have a certain standard. They have a certain set of rules that they want to follow. They have a certain, what is the word? Like a certain law that they abide by. And when the laws or when the rules are broken, this is something that they have a hard time dealing with, okay? I'm not saying that you broke any rules or whatever, but I'm feeling like whenever there's something that goes wrong, they take it hard and they have a hard time coming to terms with what decision that they've made, okay? So with this High Priestess card, I'm feeling like this person is still kind of weighing out the options. But in the meantime, I don't think that you need to necessarily wait around on this person, because we have the Three of Wands in reverse. When the Three of Wands is upright, it's a card about looking forward to what's next to come, looking out across the horizon to see what else can come from this type of relationship. What else, what type of results are they coming, and are they coming or what? I feel like this is you possibly waiting around. Because it's in reverse, this is telling you don't wait around, okay? Don't wait around. If you continue to wait around, the Nine of Cups is what this is. The Nine of Cups is going to be in reverse. Your wishes will not be fulfilled with this person. All right. I feel like you need to make sure that you also have your standards in order as well. That could be another reason why I have the Hierophant card, okay? Is making sure that you have your own standards in line as well. If there was like a rule or something that someone broke, you lay down your rules, you lay down your law, and you stick to your rules. When somebody breaks your rules, they have to deal with the consequences, all right? So I hope this answered your question, Fatima. Sorry if this was not what you wanted to hear, if that was not the answer that you wanted to get out of this, but like I said, I do trust my cards, and I believe that this connection is not really worth waiting around for. This person is not coming back anytime soon, okay? Not anytime soon. All right, so guys, I guess that is the last reading. Okay, so Fatima said true. Oh, I'm so sorry, Fatima, but it's okay. I think you have much better things waiting for you. Don't wait around for this person. Make sure that you stay in your truth. Let this person fix themselves. Don't you be there trying to fix this person. Okay, don't try to fix somebody to come back to you. Never. My uncle, he used to say, he's actually my great uncle. He used to say, you should never have to put a full plate of food in front of a starving dog and expect to have to beg it to come to you. If it knows what's best for him, he's going to come to you anyway. I'm just saying, I'm not calling men dogs. I'm just saying that it's just the analogy of when someone has something good, you shouldn't have to beg them to come back to something good. And if you know that you're something good, you don't have to beg anyone. All right, so no tear faces. Okay, so that was the last question. I hope you guys have a good night. I am going to be live again. I'm going to post when I'm going to be live because I actually want to go live tomorrow so that I can get used to being live. And when I start, I'm going to actually do the overall energy for the reading before I get started. You guys, I actually had fun. I was really nervous at first, but I had a lot of fun. I'm glad that I answered some of your questions. And if you didn't get a question answered tonight, please come back tomorrow night on Sunday night at 8:00 p.m. Central Time because I'll be on again at that time. So thank you guys for coming, and I'll see you guys later. Bye.